courtroom lights hum softly, the camera pans across anxious faces, and that familiar mix of fear and arrogance settles into the air like perfume gone bad. The bailiff calls out, "All rise," and I step through the side door, robe flowing, gaze steady, the room instantly adjusting to the presence it's learned to respect. "Be seated," I say, voice low but slicing through the whispers. "We're not here to make friends. We're here to find the truth." The case is simple on paper. A landlord suing her ex-tenant for $5,000 in damages and unpaid rent. But I've been doing this long enough to know simple cases are like calm oceans. You never know when something's lurking underneath. The plaintiff is standing tall, stiff, mid-50s maybe, the kind of woman who mistakes control for character. The defendant sits at the other table, younger, quieter, but there's steel in her eyes. I take one look at them both and think, this is going to be one of those days. "All right," I begin, tapping my pen. "Plaintiff, you start. Tell me what happened, without the drama." The woman clears her throat and begins, "Your Honor, she destroyed my apartment. Left holes in the wall, didn't pay rent for 3 months, and..." I raise a hand, cutting her off. "Stop. You're not pitching a soap opera. I asked for facts, not adjectives. Show me proof." She hesitates, then holds up photos, receipts, a crumpled lease. I glance at the documents briefly and turn to the defendant. "You're saying none of this is true?" The tenant nods, calm but firm. "No, Your Honor. The apartment was falling apart before I even moved in. She refused to fix anything. There were leaks, mold, and the heater didn't work for months. I have the messages right here." I tilt my head. "Messages. Texts. Everyone thinks screenshots are the gospel now." The audience chuckles. I don't. "This isn't Instagram, it's court. You have formal records, certified letters, maintenance reports?" The defendant's face tightens. "No, ma'am. I only texted." I sigh, leaning back. That's what I thought. You can't stop paying rent because you're frustrated. The law doesn't reward emotional decisions. It rewards smart ones. I swivel toward the plaintiff. "Now, you're claiming $5,000 in damages. Did you file insurance, an inspection, anything official?" She shakes her head, muttering, "I didn't think I needed to." I smirk slightly. "Of course you didn't. Nobody ever thinks they need paperwork until they're sitting in front of me." I flip through the lease. "Interesting. You claim the lease started January 1st, but the ink on this January looks like it was written last week. You changed this date, didn't you?" Her eyes dart. "No, Your Honor. Don't lie to me." I interrupt, my voice sharp enough to crack glass. I can spot a forged document from 20 feet away. "You filled that date in after she signed, didn't you?" The silence that follows could freeze water. She finally mutters, "I was just correcting it." I shake my head. "That's not a correction. That's tampering. You don't edit contracts after they're signed. You might